Hello guys and welcome to Everything One Piece, and today we're going to try to end the eternal One Piece debate who would win in a fight between Zoro and Sanji. Keep watching to find out. But wait, before I begin, here's a joke for you guys. How does Zoro feel when he doesn't get enough booze? He feels all blue. It's funny, right? In order to determine who would win if these two were to fight, I'll compare them in terms of their feats in 5 broad categories. Those are physical strength, haki, speed, durability, and other advantages which may give them the edge in battle. Then based on the results from this comparison, I'll declare an eventual winner if these two were to fight. So the first category is physical strength. Zoro's been shown to casually cut through large chunks of iron and stone with next to no effort. We also saw during his fight with Mr. Wanda's Bones that even though he was near death, he managed to pick up a huge stone building. He also wielded a pair of heavy stone nunchucks during his fight with Oz on Thriller-back, and bear in mind all that I've said happened pre-time skip, and he's definitely significantly stronger now. His greatest feat of physical strength however came post-time skip, where he sliced through the mountainous Pika statue clean in half, with enough force to send the top half flying upwards. Now let's talk about Sanji's physical strength. Sanji's also been shown to kick through stone with ease. Other feats include sending Absalom, who weighs about 300 kilos, flying. He also managed to deflect an attack from Oz, and breaking through the Tekai defense of Jabura is no easy task. His greatest feat is probably lifting the wedding cake along with the monster that was pulling it on the cart with just one leg on Whole Cake Island. So Sanji's shown some great feats of physical strength, but we have to admit that they pale in front of Zoro's. I'm not implying Sanji is weak, he's very strong, but Zoro has been shown to be much stronger than him, at least in terms of physical strength. So the first point in physical strength goes to Zoro. We now move to our second category, which is speed, and this time we start with Sanji. Sanji's been shown to dodge gun bullets multiple times, and he even reacted to an invisible Absalom's bazooka at point blank range while carrying Nami. He also had no problem reacting to Khalifa and Jabura's attacks, both of whom are Zoro users. And with his blue walk technique underwater, Usopp stated he was as fast as a fishman, so imagine how fast he could be on land. And most impressive of all, he managed to kick someone as strong as Owen without getting noticed. Zoro's speed, on the other hand, can be summarized into one event: his fight with the bounty hunters back on Whiskey Peak, where he reacted to gunfires and moved at such speeds that the bounty hunters couldn't even see him. Comparing that to Sanji's feats is a tough call, but Sanji's are better. To further buttress this, Oda stated in an SBS that Sanji and Zoro would rank 2nd and 5th respectively if the Straw Hats were to run a 50-meter race. He did say Zoro would be 5th because he would go off track, but I don't really think the results would change much if he did stay on track. So in speed, Sanji comes out on top. So now to the third category, which is durability, and we start with Sanji. Sanji's taken several beatings several times and got back up almost as many times. He withstood water pressure almost 7,000 meters below sea level, and after receiving a serious beating from Oz, he got back up later, got hit with Kuma's Ursus shock, and still managed to stand after, until he was eventually knocked unconscious by Zoro. Another laudable feat is managing to remain standing after receiving Enel's God judgment and even disrespecting him with a badass line before falling. For Zoro's durability, I'll just talk about one feat, which is probably the greatest feat of durability in the whole of One Piece. He first fought with Ryuma's corpse, went on to be beaten by Oz, and shortly after he fought with Kuma one-on-one. And as if that wasn't enough, he withstood Kuma's Ursus shock, took in all the pain Luffy had accumulated in his battles on Thriller-back, and when he was asked what happened, he had only 2 words to say: nothing happened. Very few One Piece characters have managed to pull off a feat which can be compared to that, and Sanji certainly isn't one of them. So with that in mind, durability goes to Zoro. We move to the penultimate category, which is Haki. Both Zoro and Sanji are users of armament and observation Haki, but unfortunately both characters haven't shown a lot of feats with Haki, but we'll work with what we have. Starting with Zoro. Zoro has been shown to possess observation Haki on 2 major occasions. First was when he detected Caribou's presence in Shirahoshi's room, and second was on Dressrosa vs Pika, where he was able to sense Pika's location amongst the rocks. He was also shown to possess armament Haki in his fight with Pika, where he cut through Pika's giant stone statue and easily cut through a Haki-clad Pika himself. Sanji also demonstrated his observation haki on Fishman Island, in the same Caribou incident I spoke about with Zoro. He also showed observation haki when he was searching for Kinyamon's torso underwater on Pang Hazard, and finally he managed to detect and react to Katakuri's jelly bean on Whole Cake Island. And remember, Katakuri can see into the future, but he was surprised Sanji was able to detect and avoid his attack. Sanji can also use armament haki, but his feats with it are poor. The only one worth mentioning is during his fight with his father. I also have to mention his brief fight with Virgo where he was breaking his bones while clashing with him. This shows his armament haki is not the best. So who wins the haki battle? Zoro with the better armament haki or Sanji with the better observation haki? I'll go with Zoro because a more powerful armament haki is more important in a one-on-one fight. Having a better observation haki will not give you any significant advantage over your opponent one-on-one, unless you can see slightly ahead into the future just like Katakuri can. But armament haki means much more powerful attacks. For proof of this, just watch Sanji vs Virgo. Because Sanji definitely has a more powerful observation haki, but his armament haki couldn't match Virgo's, and that led to his bones being broken during his fight. So Zoro gets yet another point in haki. So now to our fifth and final category, which is other advantages. Here we'll discuss other abilities both contenders possess which are not covered in the other four categories that may give them the edge in battle. Sanji's skywalk technique gives him the ability to fly, and flight gives a huge advantage in battle. But Zoro can combat that with its powerful flying slashes, which also give him the advantage in long range combat. Sanji on the other hand is incapable of any form of long range combat. In short, Sanji's ability to fly and Zoro's long range attacks cancel each other out. Sanji also has the Diabo Jambe, which increases the effects of his kicks as an advantage. Zoro has no such power-ups, and the only techniques that come close will be Asura and Knee Gorilla, but those are more like single powerful attacks than they are power-ups, since he has been shown to use either technique for just a single attack before reverting back to normal. Finally, Sanji has the Raid Suit as a trump card. We don't know the full extent of its power yet, but we do know it certainly increases its physical abilities like speed and durability, and that gives him an advantage. So Sanji wins this category easily with the help of his Raid Suit and Diabo Jambe. Now we're finally done with our analysis and it's time to declare a winner. Zoro comes out on top in physical strength, durability and haki. Sanji came close but he couldn't quite keep up as he took the flag in speed and other advantages. So with 3 points in his arsenal, Zoro wins this One Piece battle. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed, kindly like this video and subscribe for more One Piece content. Let me know your thoughts about this battle in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and until the next video, it's goodbye.